Peace and Elevation family. It's your boy Drew Fenora, the living survival manual. Here to teach you different ways to see your greatness by investing in yourself.
Supreme
Let's
peace
get
and
into the
constant
vibes.
elevation. Supreme peace and constant elevation. Elevation. See your greatness. You know it. Feel the pressure sitting on your shoulders from the weight of it all. Struggling to see yourself become what you believe in. All the concentration leaves you falling flat upon your face. Competing outwardly within the hamster wheel of the rat race. Society calls for you to be constricted, bound to the vision of the life they want you living. Success measured by the other people's agenda to stick you in comparison to the 1% of the winners. But you see, life is what you make it. Supreme peace and constant elevation. With some prayer and application. It's about time you see your greatness. It's about time that you see your greatness. It's about time you see your greatness. Supreme peace and constant elevation. It's about time you see your greatness. You know it. SYG. See your greatness. And DSV.
Looking to enhance your brand or develop skills that build meaningful connections? See Your Greatness Studios is Richmond's leading platform for content creation, brand development, and personal growth. We provide creators, entrepreneurs, and professionals with essential tools and resources, from photography to podcasting to mentorship and more. Explore how we can support your journey and help you achieve and sustain excellence.
Yes, Zersky, peace, love, and light. It is the God, Lord Christopher Man, the Live Survival Manual, and I'm back with another download straight from the cosmos. Remember, someone has to see your greatness. Why not start with yourself? Stay blessed, always finesse. Definitely trust the Most High's process, man. The truest keys to success. I know you wondering why I got this Nerf basketball in my hand. Well, to be honest, I'm just happy about the NBA season, man. The NBA season is back, baby. The NBA season is back, man. The reason I bring that up is because if you guys do know, I do love playing sports games. I do love watching sports, and I also coach sports. I coach a youth recreation league out here in Virginia. So I, do reaction videos to like NBA games. I also play 2K, things of that nature. That's like my leisure time. You feel what I'm saying? I like to play video games. That's what I do. But on a serious note, podcasting is something that I do when I want to, get out messages when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to, business, things of that nature, mental health. This is the platform that I utilize when I want to talk about those things. But if you all are also interested in looking over on that channel, all you got to do is just scan this QR code down there, man. Actually, let me see if I could bring it up bigger for y'all. All you got to do is scan that QR code right there, man. That's how you can tap in with the brand. That's how you can tap in with the vibes on every platform that I am live on. But other than that, look, yo, we doing another podcast. This is episode 83, I believe, of the See Your Greatness podcast, man. Turn me up. Yes, sir. And we have definitely been cooking up some good content, but to be honest, y'all, I had to get up here and be truthful about this message, especially when it comes to, doing content, especially when it comes to producing, any and everything that we may create out here in this world, man. Like there's one topic, which is actually one of my 5 pillars that I have written over here on my board that has been, I don't want to say hard, but it has been something that I have been trying to overcome and implement a little bit more into my life, especially being that I've been making, some crazy transitions, and I've, been able to get through feats that I didn't think I would be able to get through. But, God is truthfully showing me through as much as I can see. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when I stay disciplined. And, that's one of the things that I want to talk about today is just literally discipline, bro. Man, discipline is something that I feel like is key in everything that we do. And I also, felt convicted to say, hey, I think this should be the next video that you drop when it comes to putting it on the platform, man. Talk about discipline, especially when it comes to business, especially when it comes to bettering yourself as an individual, the things that you'll go through, the things that you'll have to overcome, especially if you're somebody who has drive and ambition, somebody who wants to be a better version of yourself each and every day, that you have the opportunity to wake up and breathe this beautiful breath of air. Yeah, man, like these are things that you think about. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. That's what we gonna talk about today. For sure. But before we even get into the vibes, man, let me go ahead and go over the disclaimer, because that's one thing that we gotta put out here, man. I don't want people coming back saying, well, Drew said, well, yeah, I did say that, but I also told you to use discernment. You feel what I'm saying? Because everything that I say may not be deemed as your truth, and everything that somebody else gives to me may not be deemed as my truth. I can only take that as consideration, but to back myself and make sure that I'm good over here. This is the podcast disclaimer, man. The vibes here at SYG Studios are to motivate, educate, and enlighten our people to achieve greatness through seeking new ways to invest in themselves. Everything is high level: what we think, what we say, how we feel, and how we act. But before we even get into the energy, take the time to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love the engagement over here and understand that a village pushes the trend, not just one individual. So the support is much appreciated. Also, take the time to visit the link, man. Join the SYG community. As you can see right here in the bottom left corner, man, that's the link tree that y'all can tap into. Or again, just scan this QR code right here on the right. I'm going to make it bigger for you. Bow! Scan that QR code, man. That's how you tap in with the Sea of Greatness community on all social platforms. All right, our aim is to not only grow the brand, but reach at least 500,000, 500 million, 500 billion. You know what I'm saying? Who's to put a number on it? Individuals who want, need, and are seeking the knowledge to live a more abundant life. Now, with all the information being provided, I do want to send out this quick disclaimer again. Please take the time to do your own research, man. It's very vital. My content is intended to be used for motivational purposes only. Always do your own analysis based on your own current circumstances. Now, all together, let's get into this God body energy with a quick prayer, man. Gotta pray, man. Gotta have the Most High bless the podcast. Dear Lord, rule over my example so that I can walk in righteousness. Dear Lord, rule over my experiences so that I can walk in peace and worry not. Dear Lord, rule over my expression so I can show the world the joy of the Lord is my strength. Dear Lord, allow us all to see our greatness and live a more abundant than ever. In Christ's name, it is so. Let's get into the vibes, family. Discipline, man. Discipline. I even had to create a PowerPoint for this, dog, on why discipline will save your life, while it will save your dream, why it will, be one of the main things in your life that you'll have to truly like conquer in order to get to that next level, whatever that next level may be. Because I'm telling you, man, if not, this is how it's gonna feel. I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like you caught in a web. It's gonna feel like, you are in this consistent loop of just like going through downs and ups and downs and ups and downs, instead of understanding like, yo, it's a part of a plan. It's a part of the day to day. But as long as you practice discipline, especially within yourself, more than anything, more beyond the materialistic things, more beyond, business, more beyond entrepreneurship, whatever label we want to put on it, like having a discipline in something, bro, is key. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about why discipline will save your dream and how inspiration fades, but discipline builds empires, man. First of all, what is discipline? Let's think about it, yo. Like, what is discipline? Like, if we had to put it in definition, what is discipline? Well, discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it, is what I defined it as. You feel what I'm saying? Like, waking up every single day and brushing your teeth takes discipline. Waking up every single day washing your face takes discipline. Waking up every day going to work, you know what I'm saying? Whether you enjoy the coworkers that you work with or not, but going there and doing your job and knowing that you're flourishing at your position, it takes discipline. It's doing something and doing it well and doing whatever needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it, right? Because feelings are temporary, man. Feelings are definitely temporary. Discipline is also the structure that keeps your dream alive when motivation disappears. Now, when I say that, it's like, for instance, I'm going to use myself for example. For people who listen to my podcast or don't, right? This is motivational purposes only. Like, this is for individuals who, wake up and need just like that extra oomph, like I do sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these are my journals, essentially, because I'm talking to myself, helping to push myself forward every single day. But if it's just motivation, like, over time, it's just gonna fade. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna listen to my words every single day or every single podcast. But if you're not actually getting out in the world and implementing what I'm stating, which is discipline, taking the thing, that needs to get done, the thing that I may have been able to express to you that needs to get done, and you actually doing it. Like, it takes structure in actually doing that. But just listening to what I got to say, or what anybody out here with a podcast got to say, or anybody out here with a platform got to say, it don't matter, especially if you're not out here doing it. Like, that's discipline. Discipline creates consistency, and consistency builds momentum. Every day that I can get up and do 25 push-ups, an hour, whatever, however I structure my day to work out every single day, that takes discipline. Being consistent in that, like being consistent in editing videos, designing merchandise, you know what I'm saying? Like this new ball cap. Hold on, free promo. Free promo. I designed that, yo. I designed that myself. Got the Dragon Ball Z pin, shout out to my Goku fans, Vegeta fans, man. You feel me? Like, this merch, bro. Hold on, I got a free promo. You feel me? You see it? Get behind me, Satan. Puff print. Like it takes discipline for me to get up and want to do these things every single day, because I believe in like my creativity. I believe in my dreams. Like, I know that my dreams are, creative, and they have, a positive message behind them, and that it pushes nothing but positivity. But, it teaches other people to think beyond like their circumstances and what they're going through, that they're bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you think you're going through right now, like, you're bigger than that. Like, I get up every single day and practice discipline to do that. Like, I was having this conversation with my wife last night, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, to get up every single day and to run a company, multiple companies, that takes discipline. Nobody's, clocking me anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have to get up and clock myself. But guess what? If I don't do those things, there are consequences. You feel me? Especially when you're contracted with different people, or you have partnerships, or you have deadlines that you have to meet within yourself because you want to push your creativity. Like, that takes discipline, right? And the more and more that you do that, the more consistent that you will stay. Now that we know what discipline is, right? Now that we know what discipline is, why does motivation not matter, right? Especially when it comes to this, I want to tell you about that. Because a lot of people just feel like, well, I need to be motivated, man. Like, nah, bro. Like, discipline is beyond motivation, bro. Because there are gonna be days where you aren't motivated to do it. Like you think I want to get up every day and like put my body through strenuous, stressful efforts with lifting weights and seeing how many reps I can do, like because I just want to. Like, nah, it's because I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, the wiser I get, I understand that this physical form, it needs to be in consistent movement, because if not, it will break down like a vehicle. I'm telling you, boy, it will break down like a vehicle, dog. So you got to push beyond motivation. So this is why motivation doesn't matter, because it fades, right? Motivation is emotional. It's based on feelings, like, oh, I don't feel like doing this today, or I do feeling like doing it today. But every day is based off feelings. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the times people search up videos based off of their feelings. Whatever they're going through right now, they're searching for something outside of themselves to help them feel better. Right? When in all actuality, everything lies within you. You got to do the work within you, right? Why are you feeling a certain way when it comes to certain things? Why does, going to work out and get into the gym to some people feel like a drag? You feel what I'm saying? Why do people get so excited to go to the gym and it doesn't feel like a drag to them? Like, it's all based off feelings, but when it comes to discipline, you can't be driven by that alone, right? Because motivation, again, it's something that occurs, or when you are going through life circumstances, mood swings, and you feel like, oh, I need a pick me up. Like, nah, we don't need none of that. And just like it says in the last bullet point, like, when you wait on that, it leads to you procrastinating. It leads to you being inconsistent. And I've experienced that in my own doing when it comes to creating and, building a brand or running a mental health company. Like, these things are things that you have to operate on and control and be able to understand beyond what you feel, because you're not going to have the best interaction with different companies. You're not going to have the best interaction with different clients that you have. So it's like it's got to be more than, oh, because the pay motivates me to want to do it. It has to be more than that. It has to be because you're disciplined within yourself to know that you want to help individuals beyond the monetary value of things. Like, for me anyways, when it comes to material things, like, that's why I stay disciplined in doing certain things when it comes to entrepreneurship or business, because I'm thinking more within when I do these things or I create these things, because I know it's something that I'm building based off of how I experience life, and I want to ensure that anything that I create assists individuals that may have experienced what I've experienced and kind of need some guidance on how to obtain specific things or create certain things utilizing the resources that they have. Like, that's what I'm using my platform for, literally. And that takes discipline, because to wake up and see 0 views sometimes or 0 likes, and not to say you do it for likes and views, but you want people to support what you have to offer. whether it's a service, whether it's a message, anything, because we're not here for no reason. In my opinion, I feel like we're all here for a reason. So it's like staying disciplined and understanding what that is, and then putting that out on whatever platform that you have at your disposal. Like, that's important. And so it's got to be bigger than, oh, because I'm motivated to do it today. Because what about the days that you aren't motivated to do it? And this is why you need this, dog. Because I'm cooking. Hype me up. This is why you need this, dog. The role of structure, man. You need to have structure. I am somebody who is very disorganized, especially when it comes to sometimes like thinking, because I have a lot of random thoughts, especially as a creative. Like, I just always have different thoughts, and like my mind's always moving fast paced, so I have to slow down and be disciplined and pick one at a time, right? Because I motivate myself a lot, so I'm always wanting to do the next thing or create the next thing. But anyways, especially somebody like me as a Sagittarius, somebody who thinks a lot, man, the role of structure is very, very important. And anybody who deals with disorganized thoughts or disorganization in their lifestyle, disorganization in their business, like as an entrepreneur, like if you ain't got no structure, if you ain't got no systems in place, dog, man, don't even think about the word discipline. For real, because that's what you have to have. Like, you have to have discipline and creating a structure and following it every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Because this structure is something that is 99.9%, maybe I can say 100% guaranteed. Like, if you follow the program, bro, like it's bound to work. I am a living proof of it. Like, literally following a program. If I just stick to the program and understand what I'm doing, and stay steadfast on just focusing on that and staying disciplined in that, it can change your life. Whether that's financially, or whether that's spiritually, whether that's mentally. Like, you have to have structure. So structure eliminates decision fatigue, like feeling like you got to do this and that. Right? Structure, it automates positive behavior. It does. Like, in my opinion, I've never had a bad day where it was like, if I didn't follow if I followed the structure, like my day was bad. I've never had a bad day like that. I lied, because there was a lot of good structure at Amazon, but I hated the hours that I worked at Amazon. So that structure just wasn't good for me. How about that? That structure wasn't good for me as somebody who didn't want to work the hours that I was working. But if I had different hours, I would say that the structure was very good, and I probably would have had a more positive behavior or a positive outlook in working at that facility. A routine becomes the foundation of productivity. Facts. Bro, the more you have a routine, the more you will create, and it'll be more effective and efficient. Like, even me just getting these hats out, getting these hoodies out, and having a better website put up, I had to get structured within myself. And I was doing a lot of things, having a lot of links. Go here, go there, go there, go this, go there. But if you guys have been following my channel lately, like, I've been putting things where they need to be in a proper order for people who may want to join specific things. Especially, like, for instance, on my Instagram, I have a structure now to where if you're into sports, I built a channel for that. If you're into AI, I built a channel for that. If you're just want to have a big group chat and promote your brand and chat about things that's going on in the world, I built a channel for that. Like, I got structured within a lot of good things. And then within my other company, my mental health company, I got structured with coming up with a system of how to vet clients, how to do an intake, instead of having everything so scattered with, paperwork. Is like, now, no, it's all one PDF system, and I can just smoothly go through it, and I can give the client a booklet on everything that we're about to discuss. Like, that's structure. Like, structure is fun. I ain't gonna lie, but you have to make it fun for yourself, right? And when you make it fun for yourself, and you focus and you have discipline, and as far as like just doing it even when it's not fun, like, that's where you start to kick into high gear and understand that it's like, yo, I can see my dream coming more true now through practicing this discipline, through having this structure more than anything. Because when you're tired, structure is gonna carry you forward, bro. Even them days where it's like you feel sick and you don't want to get up out of bed, like, if you have a system and you have structure in place, and take some water, like, nothing else even matters, because that means you'll still get what you need to get done no matter how you're feeling. And even if you aren't physically able to do it, like, the structure that you have in your workplace, or in your life, or in your home, like, it's something that another person can utilize, like, and they be able to effectively and efficiently accomplish the goal, or the thing that you want to accomplish. Like, bro, like, discipline goes a long way, man. It's bigger than just individually, man. It's like, it goes like economically in the community. Like, if we all have structure and we all practice discipline, bro, imagine how far we can be as a whole. Real life example, man. Like, think of athletes, entrepreneurs, or military personnel, bro. They have to have discipline. They operate on discipline and systems, not just passion, as I just stated before. Systems, dog. Their structure is what keeps them winning even on hard days. You don't see some of these teams right now, man. 1-7. You don't think it takes discipline to get up every single week knowing that they gonna be 1-9 the next, you know what I'm saying, the next game, and then the next game after that? You don't think they understand that? Come on, man. I just had to throw that joke out there for my peoples, man. Shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to God. But no, it takes discipline, bro. It takes discipline to get up every day as an entrepreneur, to not make money for a whole year, because you want to just build and create and develop like your brand more than anything before you think about making something monetarily. Like, it takes discipline in doing that. Because not everybody is going to understand. Not everybody's going to see the vision. Only you can understand what you're doing. And when you live in a world where it's like, oh, you got to show me this, you got to show me that, or it's not true, or you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing to get where you need to be. Like, bro, you just got to stay disciplined, bro, because people going to chatter. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you even gonna have chatter in your own mind. But if you stay disciplined in what your morals are, disciplined in what your truth is, disciplined in what you represent as a being here, like, that's what truly matters, dog. For real. And that's something, that I have been studying for the past few months. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know if y'all can tell, but there has been inconsistencies where I'm posting like every single day, and then it's like, bam, I'm not posting for 2 weeks, or I'm posting every week, and then bam, I ain't posting 2 months. Like, it be stuff that be like hitting me hard, bro, and sometimes I be wanting to quit. But it's like, nah, this is bigger than me. Like, these videos are from my unborn. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to God. God willing. Like, y'all see these videos. Like, I do this for y'all, man. You feel me? I gotta speak my future in today. Right, but these are ways, not to keep going on and on, because this is actually supposed to be a short video. It was supposed to be a short video, but this is what you need to do, man. And these are things that I have done personally to help myself with discipline, and they have worked. It's helped me, physically lose weight. I've lost over 35 pounds, practicing discipline and having structure. It's helped me spiritually connect with the Most High and understand, what I am, who I am, what I need to do, while I'm here, in this plane. It's helped me mentally, especially through battles that I go through personally, business, any and everything. You feel what I'm saying? I have journals upon journals, bro. I'm telling you. I'm journals upon journals. But this is what you got to do. You got to write down your non-negotiables, man. This is what you need to do. What are 3 things you must do daily, no matter what? You feel what I'm saying? No matter what, dog. No matter what. These are 3 things that you have to do. For example, wake up at 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? If you got to wake up at 6 a.m., yawn, you feel what I'm saying? Understand and get your body and your state right, understanding that you're now woke. You're now in a realm where you have to put in some type of effort in this marketplace, or it doesn't produce something, or if not, you know what I'm saying? Just being aware of your surroundings, being conscious and conscience. You feel what I'm saying? 6 a.m. Then bam, record a video. You feel me? Like I do. Like I'm doing right now. Like these are things that I've written down. Shout out to Pods, man. Say what's up, bub. Let me put him on the big screen so y'all can see him. He had to get his cameo. You had to get your cameo, man. Shout out to Pods, man. Pods, Mr. Peace, right? Or, like read 10 pages in a book, man. You feel right now I'm reading Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. It's a really, really good book, man. Really, really good book. It helps you understand different perspectives about things so you can understand yourself as well. Like all these things is like books and teachings and, people thinking they know it all, like me included. Like we're all just trying to help you learn about yourself, like at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, you have to decipher whether, you're going to take those things on and accept it as your truth or your perspective or not. Because, some people know who they are. Right. Yeah, like he said, some people already know who they are. Some people already know who they are, what they're supposed to do, and they're disciplined in that. So, you got to do little things like this. So, waking up at 6 a.m., record one video, read 10 pages, whatever it is. Like, write down them 3 things that you have to do no matter what. These will become your foundation, all right? This going to be your foundation. And bam. We got our final thoughts, man. Discipline is your bridge from dream to reality. Structure protects your progress, right? When inspiration fades, what? Discipline stays. And this is your call to action, man. Write your non-negotiables, post them live, and live through them, or live them. Post them and live them. Listen, fam, like, I do this because, I want to be transparent about, things that I go through, especially like when creating a brand or, building a business and, vetting people or vetting myself, doing my own like self-analysis. Like these are things that I, learn about myself, and, hopefully it helps you learn about yourself too, because that's what it's about. Like seeing your greatness. Every day, wake up and see your greatness in the best way that you know how. Like with what you have. Like everything that you have in front of you is useful for something. If you want to use it for something. Me, I know that I've been created to create. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create. And the individuals that are meant to support it will support it. And so that's who I do it for. And it is so. You feel me? In Christ's name. You feel me?
What the Rock is cooking.
But look, y'all, I appreciate y'all, man. That was a good 30-minute chat. Remember, someone has to see your greatness. Why not start with yourself? Stay blessed, always finesse. Definitely trust the Most High's process. The truest keys to success. I do want to show y'all though, one quick second, if I can, man. The website. I do want to show y'all the website. Let me see what I gotta bring up. Is it this? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna bring that down. I'm gonna bring this over. I'm gonna bring that up. Where's the internet? I knew I had the internet. I got PowerPoint. We're gonna do this. We're gonna add a new source. Window capture. Add source. Cause I want y'all to see this, man. I really been working over here on this website. And I want y'all to tap in for real. Alright, done. There we go. Alright. Shift. Gotta make sure it fit. Alright, there we go. So y'all seeing this firsthand, man, how get busy on the stream. Alright, so bam. Okay, this is what y'all should see when y'all go to the website. .ee/SYG Studio 5. This is what y'all should see when y'all pull up, man, to the link. Especially if y'all scan the QR code or y'all type in the link. This is what it'll come to. Now, bam, you can either choose to, go through all the things that I have. Like right here, I have a donation to your greatness fund where we're pretty much utilizing every donation to build programs for the youth in the RVA and surrounding areas, man. STEM programs, youth sports programs, things of that nature, and to also teach about entrepreneurship and the journey in that. Right, it got my recent video. Well, while you're watching this is the recent video, but the video before this one, I have that posted. Got the whole playlist there. This is the YouTube for my gaming channels, and you could join my Discord. Shout out to Wifey. You click this link on the referral link. Tap in with her. You get percentage off of a comfort set, and it supports Wifey. You could check out our Goals Mental Health website to see what we do there as well. But you come to this website. This is the main website. This is the main website. You can sign up to our newsletter, become a member if you would like. Right? Got the motto right there. Remember, someone has to see your greatness. This is a jersey that we dropped, the ethereal sun rays football jersey that we dropped on the site. It's definitely a dope piece, man. That's on the back side of it. Remember, someone has to be to your greatness motto on the nameplate. You got the logos on the shoulders. That's a dope design that I created, man. I felt like it was fire to put on a jersey. And then, a collection of other things, from socks to oversized hoodies. SYG premium logo pullover premium hoodies. You got the Shador Sanders effect tee. We got some creations, man. You feel me? And then you can also, see our latest videos, podcast videos up here. This was my latest reaction video, I believe, to the Lakers game, NBA game, things of that nature. So you can tap in with the brand right there, man. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Again, remember, someone has to see your greatness. Why not start with yourself? Stay blessed, always finesse. Definitely trust the Most High's process. The truest keys to success. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.